Thank you.
If you're a woman online, you have probably heard that many times. Perhaps this image haunts you at night. It is a true fact that women's fertility begins to decline at age 30, and they suddenly wake up and get what we call baby fever. But what about the men? Do their sperms rot? Do their balls shrivel up into little raisins and die? Do they wake up one day and get baby fever? Do men have a biological clock in the same way women do? I've briefly joked about this in videos before. In fact, a clip of mine from a video I did a few months ago actually went viral recently thanks to the VTuber Smugalana.
Ah, yes, the male biological clock. It's not physical, but spiritual.
Men will deny this, but they absolutely have a biological clock. It may not hit in your teens or your 20s, but one day you're going to have a dream. You have a little daughter making you pancakes with your wife in the morning, and you're not going to be able to get it out of your head.
Oh my God.
And the comments were full of men discussing their dreams to start a family. There is not much discussion about men's desire to
I'm glad Smugalena's short went viral. That's so cool.
have children. Like many things, it's not really something they talk about publicly. That was until a certain video game came out.
Just, what are you?
I am DI03367, a state-of-the-art Pragmata created here at the Cradle.
I want to play that game. But new games are so expensive. And you guys also want me to play old games right now. I think it'd be a fun game to play.
Possess basic life
Dad Space.
How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Pragmata is a sci-fi action game where you play as astronaut Hugh Williams, who is sent to investigate an abandoned moon base.
Oh hell yeah, this vid should be a fun watch. Yeah, I saw some backlash about this actually. Because there's like they made a VTuber model out of it, and some people are claiming it's AI. Specifically, look at the eyes and mouth. It looks like it's real-time AI filter based on the thumbnail illustration being piloted by the VA. If this is the case, this is both scary and disappointing. I didn't really notice it. I guess they think because the clipping going over the hair. Mary kind of defended them, saying, "I've seen a lot of people condemning Capcom on my timeline recently. And I want to say a few words on the matter of the suspected AI usage on Diana's VTuber model. Please remember that game companies and developers aren't always in charge of marketing, and teams can often be huge. It's possible that someone along the chain of production used an AI filter without proper approval. Pragmata is an excellent game, and Capcom has done an amazing job. They also have no history of using AI as far as I'm aware. Let's not do the internet thing and assume malice immediately based on nothing." Yeah, I think I agree with Mary there.
He meets a childlike android named Diana, and they team up to survive and escape the space station. Along the way, they uncover what went wrong and defeat the bad guys, all while forming a strong emotional bond.
This is so fucking cute. She hops on your back while you do all of that. Bro, she's way more useful than Ashley. In the meantime, my daughter is like, "Leon, help me! Leon!" She like body blocks me all the time.
I'm counting on you, kiddo.
But it seems to have awakened something deep within gamers, especially male gamers. The urge to get married and have kids. I'm not planning on getting married and having kids, but damn, this game is like fatherhood calling to me. Is this how women feel about their biological clocks? This game makes me want a daughter. What is this feeling inside me? It can't be. It's like, I want to protect. It's like, I want to be a dad. They won me over. The white baby makes me feel paternal. I will burn anyone and anything that tries to harm her. This game is dragging out the innate dad instinct. I want to like Pragmata, but I can't, knowing that men are also enjoying it. This is a game for incels.
What? Why is it a game
wake
for
up!
incel?
It's time for your yearly gamer culture war slap! It's 2014 forever, man. We are never going to escape Mr. Gamergate's wild ride. In this video, we are going to discuss the facts and theories behind the so-called male biological clock, after we discuss the drama surrounding the game Pragmata, and how a bunch of men expressing a simple, wholesome desire, the desire to start a family, has turned into yet another culture
We wanted you to play this to see if you have motherly instincts. That'd be so fun. I like that.
war. Yet another gender war. The gender war. Men versus women, women versus men, the male loneliness epidemic, the female loneliness epidemic, dealing with dating apps, hookup culture. Do men like curvy or thin women? Do women like dad bods or fit men? Do they like beard?
I fucking hate this discourse. It's so stupid. I have drunk auntie instinct. Yeah, I'll teach my daughter the right stuff.
Or clean shaven? Oh yeah. That reminds me. Before we get deeper into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving.
I knew it was gonna be this
For the last few
one.
decades, razors haven't been designed to work better. They've been designed to be marketed better. More features, more gimmicks, more blades. Just add one more blade, bro. One more blade, I promise, bro. One more blade. While skin irritation is just treated like something you just have to deal with. And a major cause for
You guys shave
irritation
every day?
is blade flex. Because most razors use springs to let the blades move as you shave. That helps them adapt to like different angles, but also causes extra tugging and razor burn. Most people just learn to cope with like aftershave and cold water, fixing the symptoms instead of the cause. The question nobody asks is, should the blade even move? And here's where Henson Shaving comes in. By fully supporting a two-sided blade all across its length, they hold the blade in place.
We're neckbeard otakus, Rima. We don't shave at all. Good for you. I feel like it'd be annoying to shave every fucking day. Also, razors are so expensive nowadays. I wanted to buy some the other day, and it was like, bro, it was like $10 for plastic one. I'm like, what the fuck? We as a society have failed when the price of a razor, a plastic one, is $10.
Preventing any bouncing or skipping, resulting in an irritation-free shave. No springs, no movement, no need to compensate with pressure. And there's something really satisfying about that. Not just getting a better shave, but finally fixing something that's been quietly annoying you for years. Like when you spend months wondering why you don't feel rested even after you get 8 hours sleep, and then you realize, oh, I need a new mattress. You don't need more aftershave, you need a new razor. And since I switched to Henson, I noticed that my shaves have been smoother than ever. No tugging, no cuts. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson razor, it is a lifetime purchase. The only thing you need to replace are the blades, which cost just
Yeah, maybe I should get the Henson razors.
10 cents each. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5 per year. Henson offers a variety of different colors. I have the rose gold. I think it's so cute. So if you're tired of razor burn, a skin irritation,
Nah, but women just get laser though. Like, I have laser. It's just like sometimes there's some light hair that pop back up again, and you gotta trim those, or you gotta get some laser retouch.
and overpaying for replacement blades, Henson Shaving is definitely worth checking out. Just head over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart. Then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Big thanks to Henson for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Right? Now, let's get back to the video. Throughout history, there have been countless stories centered around a very specific dynamic. The
Good
adult
to know. Well, I think men could use laser too, like on their chest and their back. Like, nobody wants to see like back hair. And there's one thing that I like about, like, it's funny because like the whole clavicular thing, well, minus the bone smashing and the meth injecting and all, you know, like the drugs that he takes, is basically what women have been doing forever. Hair is masculine. We want to keep it. Okay, my bad. If you want to keep the hair, then don't laser it. But if you want to look like an anime boy, then you should.
protector, and a child. You see it everywhere. In video games, they call it a dad simulator. The Walking Dead, The Last of Us, God of War, Detroit Become Human, BioShock, Life is Strange. Also movies like Logan, True Grit, in a way.
Oh, that Logan movie was really good, by the way. That was one of my favorites. Yeah, if you want a twink max, then Auntie Rima recommends laser.
Monsters Inc. Shows like The Mandalorian.
That's good.
Literature has done it forever with The
I love The Mandalorian. Although it's like, I mean, I guess he's a dad, but like it's not a little girl. She didn't name RE4 though. Sad.
Road, Les Miserables, and many, many others. It shows up
Le what? Les Miserables? Okay, I guess I can't make fun. I'm not allowed to make fun of anybody's pronunciation because I'm way worse.
time and time again because it taps into something deeply human. The instinct to protect, to guide, to teach, to nurture something more vulnerable than yourself. It is a beautiful and powerful story that has been told for centuries. And you're like really weird and an incel for enjoying it, actually. Incel game. If you buy this game, I'm gonna assume you are a pedophile. I feel like it's a breach
Why?
of ethics at this point to design child characters for an audience of majority male gamers. Like, let's stop with the defenseless girl, the big strong man.
Wait, weren't they saying the same thing about that anime? About was it One Punch Man? Like there's this Superman guy and he becomes all skinny when he uses up his energy, and there was like the girl that they want to protect, and they were like, ew, that's weird, and this relationship makes me uncomfortable. It's like, how does it make you uncomfortable? I'm gonna say, if Pragmata is targeted for this shit, then why were they quiet about God of War or Mandalorian as incel game / media? Fucking no. I guess this is like the gamer thing, the gamer discourse though. Oh, maybe it was My Hero Academia, actually. Wasn't that the one with the girl in the wheelchair? They also said that about the girl in the wheelchair. No, Sakamoto Day doesn't have that kind of weird... not weird. Oh my god. I was gonna start like them. Sakamoto Day doesn't have that relationship. Well, I don't know. I'm not that far into Sakamoto Day, so no spoilers.
And has to protect. This reeks of sexism and control. I hate these father simulator games. They always give me the creeps. This is low genuinely fascist propaganda and gives me pedo vibes. Wouldn't it be cool if I sneezed right now? Fascist propaganda. If this is fascist propaganda, slap me and call me Adolf. Zoomer women really look at a wholesome game involving a child and wait. What the f is low genuinely? After hearing about toxic masculinity for the past like 15 years now, finally a topic comes up where it's overwhelmingly positive masculinity. And what is the response? I think the funniest thing about the Pragmata controversy is that those incels genuinely think they could ever get near enough to a woman to impregnate one. It's not nuanced. Pragmata is blatant pedophilia catered to male gooner gamers. Why are people thinking this is sexual or makes you a pedophile? Because men are notorious for being peds and disgusting humans. They sexualize everything. You are not very smart. A lot of loser males who often turn to gaming are pedos. It is an unconscious strategy to avoid competing with chat, as well as complementing their own pure attorneyness. Stall development. What? Y'all are full of shit talking about—
Okay, but these people are just insane. These people are just completely insane. They've lost the plot entirely.
Dad instincts and whatever. We know why the f you want to play the game. You want to crack the little blonde bimbo slut. What? This character—
Why did she... I like that it's just there's a flag popping out. Is that on purpose?
You want to crack the little blonde bimbo slut.
It's a lot of projection.
This character design creeps me out. Why does she look like a doll? Why is this blonde child with a blowout running around barefoot? I've not yet played the game. Is this expanded on in the plot? Or is this just eye candy for
How
creeps?
is this eye candy?
She just looks like a cute kid to me. Like, that is just literally a cute little kid. I do not see the sexualization, and I am a huge—
Kids literally walk around naked because they don't give a shit. Also, she's an AI. That's why she's barefoot. It's like, you know, Fifth Element kind of deal. I don't know.
huge pervert, mind you.
Yeah, because she's not human.
I do not see what the f these people are talking about. Are there
And
creepy
she
people
doesn't
on
have
the
a
internet
blowout either. Her blowout is way more made up. That's not a blowout hair.
who are sexualizing Diana? Yes, absolutely yes. It is a small minority, but it is still disgusting. In fact, a subreddit had to be shut down because people were making not safe for work art of this child, which honestly is not shocking. It's Reddit. But that's not the game's fault. The game has nothing creepy in it. These creepy people will always exist, unfortunately. I have made several videos about these people existing. People getting mad here are not getting mad at the people sexualizing Diana. That
Yeah,
would
if the Fifth Element came out today, they'd call it prawn. That's crazy.
be completely understandable. It would make sense if they were going to the accounts that were doing that and calling them creeps, but no. They're for some reason just getting mad at people liking and enjoying the game. They're just spurging out and randomly calling everyone and anyone incels. Why did they make her look like a porn star, though? Why is the child sexy? Are you okay? These Twitter freaks see a child, immediately
That's
sexualize them,
projection.
and think everyone else is as creepy as they are. Like, no, bitch, that's you. And Reddit.
Yeah, no. Oh my god, Twitter is literally just a wasteland of the worst takes ever. But it's just also like, I'm worried for these people. Like, these people are not, they're not properly socialized. It's like, It's kind of like when you get a dog, like a puppy, and they tell you that you gotta make him socialize with humans, with other animals. You gotta take him to the dog park. He's gotta sniff some butts, or he's gonna be weird and aggressive. And I feel like these people are that. They're the puppy that weren't socialized, so now they're just peeing and shitting everywhere. They don't fucking know how to behave. They see another dog, they start like barking at them, and they try to bite your ankles and stuff.
You and Reddit. There is nothing in this video game that caters to the freaks except for the fact that Diana is a child. Compare that to like Cuties, where there were up closes of real children twerking. That is media. That is catering to those people. An article recently came out from the outlet The Gamer that in the beginning talks about what happened on the Reddit and how disgusting some people are being towards the character Diana. Okay, fair enough, I agree. But then towards the end,
yeah, it's not just Twitter anymore. Like, these people are bleeding out in the real world, unfortunately. Twitter is at war with anything normal, it seems. Anti-family, anti-gender, anti-happiness. What a sad, insufferable place. Absolutely wrong with them.
and the author throws in something very telling.
I have not yet played Pragmata, and that's because I'm a little tapped out on stories where men adopt daughter-like figures and prove their masculinity by protecting them.
That is their real problem. Men protecting people. That's just them proving their.
I love these kind of movies. I love this kind of story. I also like them when it's the other way around, and it's like the badass like fighter mom. Well, not mom, the badass fighter girl that like protects the little girl. Like, I like them with both genders. I think it's just good storytelling. It's more appealing than when they fight to like save their spouse or something, because it's more like wholesome. You know what I mean? If you see this and your mind goes to pedophilia, you're the weirdo. You're the weirdo that you see a child and you equate it to that. Your mind goes to that right away. That's not normal. You're weird.
Masculinity. And as we all know, masculinity bad.
Blatantly not fuel, whether you agree with it or not. The average attraction trope on a little girl, blonde, blue eyes. I mean, the whole game is low-key Nazi propaganda, to be fair.
What?
I think the men who play this are probably creepy, but how is it Nazi propaganda? Blonde, blue-eyed toddler and tiaras looking white girl you have to save is literally Nazi propaganda straight out of the 1930s, dude. Sorry, I don't see it. Ugh, I really don't have the
Bro, these people, I hope they never see my friends like a Sims playthrough from the 2000s. Like, they would fucking cancel us. She would just make blonde blue eyes babies. She would make blonde blue eyes baby farms. That's all her Sims did, is have sex all day to create her babies that will populate her city.
energy to deal with this. Just use your brain.
Sorry, I don't have the energy to explain my schizophrenic paranoid delusion. Good. I don't have the energy to listen to it. Listen, I know we're all used to seeing gay, black, Hispanic, disabled furries in media lately, but I promise you, white people still exist. It's not Nazi propaganda.
I feel like this girl character is an objectification of the idealized child. She's pulled right from the patriarchal white supremacist imagination, the perfect pure white girl child that must be protected so she can produce the next white generation.
She's an AI!
Anyway.
Funny how y'all have paternal instincts for a child with a model woman's face plastered on it, make her look like an actual kid with missing teeth, short hair, bare face, snot, and see if those instincts kick in the same. This game is openly catering to pedos. The gaslighting is over.
Wait, I'm trying to follow the logic here. Let me just give myself some brain damage. So we make her look more like a child in order to not cater to pedophiles? Am I following that correctly?
Wait, is in RE9, is he also saving like a kid?
Also, the face on the left is like a child 6 to 7 years old, and the one on the right is like a 3-year-old. Diana's a robot kid. She's not a robot toddler. Also, again, she looks like a kid. Am I going insane? Like, that looks just like a little kid. Do they just want her to look ugly? Is that what this is? They want her to be ugly? Like, I need more brain damage. Hold on.
Weeb incel gamers LARPing saying, ooh, I want to be a dad now, because they're manipulative, creepy freaks and like the ooh little girl with the model face, especially the lolicons, obviously. The devs know the male gamers hate a realistic or ugly child, because that's not what they're playing for. If they made her look like a realistic, ugly child, none of them would be saying this.
First of all, why are they acting like it's realistic to portray children as ugly and disgusting? Children are not ugly and disgusting. Like, they're cute and adorable. That's what they're known for. Like, yes, she's made to look cute. Yes. That's how you know this game was not made by Western video game developers. That's how you know there was no Liliths on the dev team here.
You guys would lose your shit while playing BioShock. Actually, BioShock is a really good example of this design working right. The little sisters are all gross and have gray-green skin.
No, you don't understand. Everything around me must be ugly as or I will furiously start masturbating. This all sounds like 2014 discourse, because it is 2014 discourse. Please don't let there be Gamergate 2.0. Who's going to be the ShoeOnHead 2.0 to emerge from the Gamergate 2.0?
Okay, well, I'm just glad I wasn't on the internet in 2014, if that's the same discourse that was going on back then.
If she's listening now,
I was actually touching grass.
this might sound very vague, but don't. That thing? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hugh, thanks for talking to me all the time. Ta-da!
Is this supposed to be when we first boarded the tram?
Uh-huh. I drew it. It's for you.
Look at that. You wrote your name, too. Not half bad, kiddo.
This robot girl makes
That's
me
super
uncomfortable, and the fact that I haven't seen female gamers fawn over her is interesting.
What? All the female VTubers are playing it. Every single one. Everybody's playing this game.
I've seen more clips of her and that man, and that is not how kids behave. Something weird is going on here.
The something weird going on here is you, ma'am. You are the something weird. Men like the Father Simulator game where you have to protect a small child and shoot up a bunch of robots in space? Suspicious! Also, I have seen plenty of female gamers fawn over this character.
Me. Yeah. Okay. Everything's global here.
Who would win? Decades of antinatalist propaganda? One little bean. There were even women cosplaying as her. And when women even expressed how cute they thought Diana was, they're also met with this.
Oh my god, Diana is so precious and adorable. I'm gonna love this game. Thanks for telling everyone why you want to play the game, before you make up some other excuse to hide your pedophilia.
What?
What?
Water guns are the best. I like it just as much as crayons. I like how the sand feels on my toes. I press down and sink in. Children don't act like this. This is how someone who fetishizes fatherhood wants children to behave. To normal people, it's actually deeply off-putting.
The best part was all the actual parents, like, replying to these people like, yeah, no, that is literally how my 5-year-old acts. It's like, yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. Fetishizing you mean the human desire to procreate and start a family? Oh, you want to meet a woman and settle down and have a family? Maybe have a house, 2 dogs? You sick f***.
We've reached radioactive levels of...
That's literally what every fucking mammal on the planet is, like, programmed to do, by the way.
incel propaganda.
What the f does incel mean anymore? I feel like I ask this in every single video. This tweet got thousands of likes. I feel like I am going insane. Where does the incel part come from? Like, they want men to be open about their emotions, and then men are open about their emotions, and then they're just called Nazis or incels or both. Usually both. It's usually a package deal. And this tweet came from a man, to make things worse. A grown-ass man saw another grown-ass man speaking about the normal human desire to want a family and want children one day, and called him an incel. Cockroach behavior.
In any case, what is this? Capcom's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to start a family. You play as Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. His job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that
What?
you actually enjoy, right? If you're a
Yeah. If you're a gamer, you're a one-dimensional being. You're not allowed to have any other interest or accomplish anything with your life besides gaming. You must be stuck and locked onto your chair 24 hours 7, and I better not see you even speak about anything else.
only gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're gonna experience ever for your life, for the rest of your.
That's so mean. Oh, I'm kind of hiding the Hassan, but it's like, oh, yeah, that's super mean. I mean, I don't understand how it could be a bad thing for these people to start a family. Even like, how is it a bad thing? No, you guys will see him because I am seeing his face.
Life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people are yearning to start a family and can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded and also very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. Second of all, what is this nihilistic horseshit? You never aspire for anything, never aim for greatness and meaning. This is the dude the media wants us to believe is going to save young men from the alt-right pipeline. Yeah, okay. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here. I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hassan. Something weird about a man who could easily consensually get sex from a woman but chooses to go to a brothel. I don't know. Just saying. Also, 35? No kids? Like, I'm sorry, that just pisses me off. Like, sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse, looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand how someone could be so mentally mind raped that this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept.
I like that the beep came after she said the word.
Like, literally, no joke, the entire meaning of life is somehow confusing to Hassan Piker, anti-natalist. If I saw a child that looked like that, I'd probably attack it. I felt like hitting her. The right-wing nutjobs seeing this and feeling paternal instincts are just predators. The only instinct I feel as a man right now is self-defense. I want to kill it. Yes, the ones saying they want to protect a kid are the predators, not the ones saying they want to kill it. The only thing I felt while watching this is pure bloodlust for that annoying creature. I hate children so much. Before you come at me, yes, I'm a 35-year-old crazy cat lady and proud of it. Stay mad. First of all, every time you see a little smiley face like that, that's how you know that person is madder than they've ever been in their entire life. Listen, obviously if you simply don't want kids, that's fine. Like, whatever. Not everyone wants kids, not everyone wants to be a parent. But the societal attitude, the difference between men and women here, how they handle this situation is so, like, fascinating to me.
I'm probably never having kids. I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably gonna be as hot for as long as I can. And I'm probably gonna keep making money. That's probably what's gonna happen for the next 40 years until people are just gonna keep being mad at me about it. Menopause is gonna hit me like a brick wall, but at least I will be getting the bag until then. You don't want kids? I'll do it whenever I want. I don't think I'm running out of time.
Absolute delusion. I feel like a lot of men in this situation are like, damn, I wish I had a family, that sucks. Women overcompensate and they pretend to be proud of it, and it just comes off as really kind of sad. And I guess it's like, as a woman for a long time, it's like, oh, you're too young to have kids, don't have kids, it will ruin your life and your body and your career, don't have children. And then all of a sudden you hit a certain age and it's like, your
Did she not include that Mary Morgan tweet? What is that tweet?
eggs, ma'am. I get it, it's frustrating, I get it. I hid my pregnancy from the internet. Nobody knew I was pregnant. Well, some of you guessed, because I was fat as fuck. But anyway, I hid it from the internet, and while I was like 5 months pregnant, I was getting tweets from like groypers and shit like, TikTok, your eggs are drying up. But this like, fuck you haters, I got my cats. enough. Stop spreading that attitude. Stop being a crab in a bucket. Like, even if you don't have children, that's fine. You could find—
Oh, the one that got massive backlash where Mary basically agreed with Hassan's take. Who is that person?
other meaning in your life, obviously, but don't encourage that type of mindset. The amount of anti-natalist propaganda young men and young women—
I mean, I think it's up to every single person, like, choice to want to start a family or not, but I feel like the one family member that I have that doesn't have that doesn't have kids kind of feel like, I don't know, kind of just sad sometimes. Like, they look a little lonely, even though they're a couple. The problem nowadays is that it's like it takes so long for people to get like a good foot in life because the cost of things are so expensive compared to people's salary. There's like you know, the job market sucks right now. Nobody can find a job, so you need money to have a kid because kids are expensive and you need to care for them. You know, it's kind of like getting a pet. You can't just get a pet without doing research first. So the window is like narrowing. You shouldn't make people feel bad about it. That's awful. I think that goes both ways.
See nowadays is like insane. But the biggest anti-natalist propaganda has to be like $3,000 rent, $2,000 daycare, and student debt, honestly. Like, if we're being honest. It's just sad because, like, through all of history, like, imagine your ancestors, they've been through, like, war and famine, and you're just gonna end your bloodline because the rent is too high. But it's understandable. They don't feel like they can support a child. They can barely support themselves. Especially on one income, like how it used to be. Those days are gone. You know, if I was president and I wanted to make America great again, that would be the thing I focus on the most. But no, we have to do another bullshit war in the Middle East. Okay, whatever, we're not going into that, not in this video. Lots of strange reactions to this game.
There should be tax cuts for people getting kids, though. I feel like every country kind of has a little things, a few things. That tweet, oh my god, let's see. Mary Morgan, Mary Archive. Lots of strange reaction to this game. Let's clear some things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way that childless women have maternal instincts. We observe this even in the way little girls play with little boys. What? Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of his own lineage, he is likely a predator? And you'd be taking the feminist/radical gender abolitionist position to protest any of the above point? Wait, what? She's saying if you protest these points, you'd be a feminist, radical gender abolitionist? This should explain why a dad simulator game marketed to mostly childless men gives people the creep. There could be tons of... what do you mean? There's dads that play this game. Oh, she is just showing it now.
Let's clear some things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way
she does end up showing it. I did the thing where I read the tweet before the video shows it. That's like a Rima classic. This topic has managed to break my resistance to Twitter bullshit. Congratulations, Twitter. You managed to rage bait me.
Childless women have maternal instincts. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically, those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of his own lineage, he's likely a predator.
Well,
what?
No, I think most men, well, I don't know, but I'm talking about the men that I know. And it doesn't just apply to child, it's to anybody that would be, for example, in danger or something like that. They'd feel, at least the people in my family, they'd feel like it'd be their responsibility to defend them or to step up. Like the other day, I think we went out, there was like a fight that broke out, and like my cousin was like, because he's tall, he had to like help them break the fight up. Like, it's like, you know, you just look at who else is in the situation with you and you're like, well, I'm the strongest person here, so it's my responsibility, it's my duty to do that. I think most people would fall into that category because that's how they've been raised. That's kind of like the role they've been given. I don't know.
Okay, first of all, even from like anecdotal common sense, this is just not true. This is obviously bullshit. Research literally shows that childless men experience like the desire for fatherhood almost just as much
as childless women experience the desire for motherhood. Apparently, young men want children more than young women do nowadays. Many men, including childless men, exhibit caregiving, protective responses to infants, even if they're not their own. All through history, men have protected, mentored, even died for kids that weren't their own. Also, with this logic, like, uncles, stepdads, adoptive fathers, like, anyone like that is a predator. Like, men just have the protector gene, and this game just activates it. It's really not deeper than that. Yes, it's true, men don't have maternal instincts.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was saying. And it's always kind of like been like when they're evacuating, like the Titanic, for example, they're like, men and children first. There's not a guy that's gonna throw him. No, me first, bitch. Get the fuck behind me.
But men do have paternal instincts. There's a reason this game is about protecting her from evil robots in space and not like, I don't know, breastfeeding her. Yes, women and men are different. And a huge factor in this very popular trope is that the man gradually develops paternal instincts over the child despite his stoic, emotionally distant, masculine nature. These gamers are experiencing that through the main character. If Capcom's goal with Pragmata was to make everyone who plays this game want to be a parent, then they've done an amazing job. I always sit back when Diana starts playing and think to myself, so this is what it's like to have a daughter? She's so cute. And for the record, yes, that is what having kids is like. It's also not so fun stuff and lots of responsibility, but the good parts completely outweigh the bad and make it all worth it. There were hundreds.
That's what parents tell me. They're like, you are just like freaking out all the time because there's always a problem, and you're like, oh my god, I can't deal with this shit. And then your kid does something cute, like laugh or do anything, and you just like, you forget everything, and you're like, oh my god, you're so cute.
Of tweets from people, mostly childless people, mind you, being like, that's not what having a child is like, actually, you stupid gamer. It's actually terrible and awful. Men like this view having a daughter like having a pet dog. Once she grows up and isn't a cute little girl anymore, they'll begin to resent her. Men really do want kids the way kids want a puppy. All the fun, but none of the responsibilities. I don't like the way you guys talk about children. Like, they aren't toys. People will lose their minds when they realize that kids aren't like a dog or cat.
Wow, people are really shitting on this, like, positive tweet.
They're a goddamn nightmare. Watching a child play with a toy and actually raising a child are two completely separate things. Kids are adorable when they're calm and playful, but little demons when they're screaming, snotting, and destroying your shit and keeping you up at night. Men really think
but that's part of the deal. There's, I mean, nothing that is worth it is easy in life.
Children is easy and fun. It's not so fun when they're pissing and shit and crying nonstop. Do you have kids? No, and I got my tube side 3 years ago, but thanks for asking. Wow, Diana's so cute. Maybe I want kids one day. Did you know they poop and pee and cry? Why this compulsive need to counter-signal this? Watching a fictional kid play with toys for a few seconds.
Thanks, Rima parent. You gave the world Rima. Yay. I've had really good parents. I've had a really good father. He's kind of like my role model for everything.
Thinking that's what it's like raising an actual human being is probably a sign you have zero idea what it really looks like being a parent, and you should not base your decision off a video game character. Wait, wait, this community note. OP is an e-girl with an OnlyFans account. You stupid gamers don't get it. Doom scrolling TikTok and having multiple failed situationships is true happiness. Children are a burden. Nobody is saying parenting is easy. Nobody said that. All the parts parents say are the best parts. All the parts parents say are worth it. That is what people are seeing and yearning for. They have this insane compulsion to attack anything that's like remotely pro-family, I guess because it culturally clocks as conservative. So you have to just shun it and mock it, or else you're doing a fascist propaganda or something. This whole thing has just been a litmus test for humanity. On one side, people who long for love and meaning and human connection.
Having a family shouldn't be part of like one political aisle or another. It's just biology. Like isn't it just what we've been built for? Like, it should be ingrained in us.
Desire deeper things, and they're in touch with their humanity. And on the other side, miserable, insane freaks who want to destroy everything pure and wholesome. And then on the sidelines, normal people who just think this is a fun game. Yeah, that's probably most people. I think we're a little too online sometimes. So we have established that the broveries have been activated by
Oh, that Mary Morgan chick is super conservative? Who is that woman? Because she spoke like she was a psychiatrist, like a psychologist. I thought, like, 'cause she spoke so confidently. She was like, men have no research but I can't even say it. Paternal instincts. I was like, oh, okay, maybe she's some kind of psychologist. Or she's a Temple minion. Ah, I see. Great. Oh, a podcaster. Okay, that explains. That's all I needed to know.
This game. But is the male biological clock real? Unlike women who are born with a specific number of eggs, men create sperm all their life. Right now, as we speak, your balls are creating sperm. Men can technically get someone pregnant all their life. And by someone, I mean a woman, not a femboy. You can't get a femboy pregnant. Stop trying. Sperm quality tends to decline over time. Lower sperm count and more DNA damage to the sperm occurs. These changes usually start after 35 to 40 years old. So as men age, the risk of passing on genetic mutations increases. Similar to maternal age, higher paternal age has been associated with autism, schizophrenia, so basically being a ShoeOnHead fan, and other rare genetic disorders, as well as the chance of miscarriage rates being higher. So when red pill manosphere people tell you like, oh, you have all the time in the world to have children, bro, focus on yourself, queen, get that bag, like, technically, they're correct. Physically, you do have all the time in the world, but that doesn't mean you should wait. Having kids is more than the ability to reproduce. You want energy to chase a toddler around. You want your kids to have their father in their life for a long time. You want to see your kid graduate and maybe have children of their own. You want to give your parents grandchildren. You don't want to be a super old dad or mom, but if that's how it happens, and that's great. Life is not a Hallmark movie, but it should not be the ideal for men and women. Like, if you are in a stable relationship, get married and have kids as soon as possible. Honestly, it's the stable relationship part I think people are having the most trouble with. It's easy to be like, find a
Being a new dad at 50 would be rough. Maybe not. Maybe you get all the wisdom in the world. I don't know. I also think having like, I have pretty young parents, and that was pretty cool too. But maybe their process wasn't as fun. It was probably hard.
wife and get married and have kids, bro. And it's like, find a wife. From where? The wife store?
No stamina at 50? Bro, what do you guys think a 50 years old looks like, by the way? You guys are thinking like 70 years old, like they're walking in with a cane or something. 50, you have stamina. You have to not be, you have to be active. Of course, you have to be healthy.
Listen, I believe you will have that one day, Anon. I believe you will have that wife and daughter or son. You will have a little Diana.
Why are you getting offended, Rima? Listen, I'm not 50, but I know some 50 years old and they're in top shape. I know some 70 years old and they're in top shape. They're healthier than me. It doesn't mean anything.
Of your own one day. You will hang those drawings on your fridge. Don't blackpill, don't doom. We're all gonna make it. Same to you ladies watching. If I can make it, you can make it. So what did you guys think of this? Have you played Pragmata? Did you like it? Did it make you feel those fatherly or motherly?
No, because I know somebody whose parents had them late, and one of their main complaints is their parents did not have the energy to raise a kid. That's fucking stupid, because you work less when you're older. Right now, if you get kids young, while the two parents are working, what do you get? You get iPad kids. You get iPad kids. Nobody wants iPad kids. Because the parents are just both working all day, and they get home, they're super tired. They put the iPad, or they put the kid in front of the TV. That's worse. I don't know, where I live, people are really active though. Like, there's not a big gaming culture. There's not a big, like, stay-at-home culture. Like, people are very much into sports. So, like, and the older people are, like, even more active.
Instincts? Is your biological clock ticking? Do you have baby fever? If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you can, donate to my Patreon, link down below. All Patreons get the raw, uncensored version of the video a day before it comes out.
Sounds like someone who needs aren't audible in the walk yet. I have have a knee problem because I fell off a horse once and my knee never got fixed from that. Okay, so I have an excuse.
And I'm going to start doing live streams for Patreon members only, so that should be fun. And I will see you guys soon with a new video, a slot video, hopefully. Bye.
No, but for real, when I think about like an old person, I think about like my stepdad, who's like he actually got hit by a car while he was doing bicycle, and he has like a fucking metal rod in his leg, and he is legit like the most active, healthy person I know. Like he climbed fucking Mount Everest last year. He's about to be 70 in a couple years. He like goes like Tour de France, you know, bicycles, all of that. He does like biking trips all the time. Like everything that Sea-Dog does, he does, but more. Rima has confirmed a horse top. Well, at least I'm topping something. Do this little machine metal and all. Plank her leg. Yeah. Well, I think you like the older you get, the more you gotta like take care and exercise more though. Like I think when you're young, it's fine. Whatever, right? But then your body like catches up probably. He's not he's a sport. It's part of his bone is reconstructed with a metal rod. Or one of his bones, I'm not too sure. No, he's not an extreme exception. All the old people in like the area where he lives are kind of like that. They're really big into sports here. They really are. Even during winter and stuff like that, they'll go skiing, they go snowboarding. I don't think you need to worry before you come home and he goes beep, beep, boop, boop. No, it's people who loves outdoor. That's it's like different. I mean, we love indoors, so we don't really... We think that most people are like us, but the reality is that most people are not like us. The reality is that most people love outdoors. Unless you live like... I guess you guys live in like hot states and you hate the sun. Like the people that live in hot areas hate the sun for some reason. The sun literally kills you there. Yeah, exactly. I do hate the cold, but the cold is better. Like the cold is bearable once I started doing sports outside. Like going horseback riding outside, I'm not cold. I'm actually sweating. Like I'm hard sweating. Or like when I go to jog outside, it's like it doesn't bother me that much. The blizzard kind of made it so I couldn't fucking see though. At one point I did have to run back home because I was like, I can't do this in the snowstorm. I work outside, so I have... Oh hell yeah. I have a friend who works in like for the city, and they're in charge of like the... How do I say that? Like the people that are in charge of like planting the trees and the flowers and stuff like on the sidewalks, and they're in the sun all day. And if you don't cover yourself up, you will literally like burn. We mods only get informed when Pyro does something after the Discord tells us he's going live. No, yeah, like let's say you live in Republic Dominican where I traveled last October, like the people that were working at the hotel, if like they're working in the sun all day, if they're not like completely covered, they're gonna get so many skin disease. Yeah, they landscape, yeah. Yeah, skin cancer sounds really unfun. Also, I hate putting sunscreen. I guess you're supposed to put sunscreen all the time. Bros, like, I work near a window, and apparently I'm supposed to put sunscreen inside because there's UV lights coming from the fucking window. I don't want to put sunscreen even when I stay inside. I don't want to do anything. I'm lazy. You can have a really good stamina and be in really good health at 50. It's actually... It's doable. I don't like when people say things that it's not doable. Everything is achievable if you set your mind to it. We don't have loser mentality here. We only have Giga Chad winners mentality. Every single person in this chat can do it. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.